Hello guys, Samar from this side, back again with new tutorial video. In this video, we are going to make this chat app with few lines of code. So let's start the tutorial. For making this kind of application, we using ZEGOCLOUD. So guys, we are now at the home page of ZEGOCLOUD, and as it suggests, build powerful communication app with voice and video chat API. It is providing developer-friendly API for the voice chat and live video chat APIs. Let's see what it offers. So if we come to the below slowly, we can see that they have a 30 billion plus users annually and 3 billion plus daily call minutes to 12 plus country and regions. Even many more popular companies are using that product extensively. And as it suggests, you can use the pre-built UI kits. No need to start it building from the scratch. Go live in minutes within a few lines of code. And they are offering in-app chat, video call, AR/FX, device management, screen sharing, virtual avatar, and more of the solution using that UI kit. It is very easy. So we are interested in the In-App-Chat SDK in this particular video. If you want to know about the video calling in Flutter, check out my last video that is showing in the I link. Let's see what ZEGOCLOUD's offer in In-App-Chat SDK through UI kits. So for in this video, we are going to use the ZEGOCLOUD In-App-Chat SDK kit. So what is that? So ZEGOCLOUD In-App-Chat actually delivering engaging in-app chat application with powerful chat SDK and API. That's in a nutshell. You don't have to make any chat application from the scratch. You are getting it ready-made. You have to add some of the keys, and within 10 or 15 lines of code, that is done. So let's see what they are talking in their website. So quickly build world-class in-app messaging experience with your mobile and web apps, ZEGOCLOUD Chat SDK and UI kit. Before building that kind of application, let's see in detail what they are talking about. So if we come here at the bottom slowly, here you can see SIP in-app messaging with a feature-rich chat service that user expects. Here you can see there is a message history, push notification, receipts, user management, user invitation, group chat, or one-to-one chat, the attachment, and more option is present. So if we come bottom here, so here you can see there is 200 milliseconds of latency, and ZEGOCLOUD support is there. Very much beautiful, and all messages is transmitted. There is a probability of 99.9%. That's a beautiful thing. And apart from that, what that kind of chat application helps us. It is help for the social and communications, team chat, live streaming chat, marketplace, healthcare, and gaming. Connect individual and communities to reduce social isolation. So that they are available for the public channel, call invitation, live and offline presence, and file sharing. That's a beautiful thing. Apart from that, here you can see all-in-one in-app communication solution for quickly add text, voice, and video in your app. You can add text, voice, image, and more over the thing. So if we come here slowly, so here you can see multi-layer support, security on top, in-app chat UI kit for faster time to the market, and keep things away from hard and busy. So how can you get started with that SDK? There is a SDK is provided, and there is some UI kits is provided, and there is some SDKs is provided. We will go through the SDK, and I will show you in detail within some minutes how to use that SDK, how to use their UI kits and make a chat app with personal chat and group chat within 10 to 15 lines of code. Apart from that, if we come here at the bottom, they are providing the technologies of their SDKs and UI kit with various technologies just like React, Swift, Angular, Flutter, Android, Java, and JavaScript. But we will go through the Flutter. So guys, if you want to make this kind of chat app and use that ZEGOCLOUD platform for a certain amount of time for free, check the links in the description. In the first link, if you go through that link, you can enjoy 10,000 free minutes every month for using that kind of application for free. So check it out in the description. So guys, I created a fresh project in Flutter. Under the app level, open the build.gradle, and here change some mandatory things. Change the compile SDK version to 33. Minimum SDK version to 24, and target SDK version to 33 for the beta users. Besides that, under the app directory, you have to make a new file named as postcutrules.pro. Under that, what you have to write? Under that, you have to write that line. The code is available in my GitHub. The link in the description. Check it out. Also, please like this video. Apart from that, let's come to the app level build.gradle and come under that release section of the build types and simply paste that two lines. Minify enabled true and postguard files. We are just adding that postguard rules pro under that app level build.gradle. Okay, so minify enable true and postguard file get default postguard file postguard android.txt postguard rules.pro. Okay, apart from that, what you have to do, under the root of the project, make a new file name as .env where our secret data will be there. .env. Under that, write two variable appId and appSignKey. We will put the value soon here. After that, we have to now install some packages. So come under that pubspec.yaml. Under the dependency section, we have to install some packages. And we have to now install a special package to use that specific ZEGOCLOUD In-App-Chat SDK. So that I not particularly found in the pub.dev as a version name of that package. So I taking the reference from their GitHub code where they open source their UI kit code. Okay, so you can follow that path as well. So the project name is ZEGOCLOUD and their GitHub URL is that. So you can open their GitHub URL and that most probably their latest branch. Okay, so you can use the package in that way as well. And we have to add permission under the Android app source main Android manifest.xml. Come here, just upside of the application tab and added that permission as well. So let's come to the home page of ZEGOCLOUD, and here when you come for the first time, you will see two options, login and sign up. If you not created any account before in the ZEGOCLOUD, just make an account, and then when you come to the home page, that will be appear my account. So let's go here. When you come to that console of the ZEGOCLOUD, you will see a lot of options will be there. I created maximum of project here, so that's why here the new project option is not visible. If you are using it the first time or you make one or two project, the create new project option will be surely visible there. So don't worry when you come to the console for the first time or created one or two project before. Start new project option will be visible there. I created maximum number of project, that's why that is not visible here. So what I do, I come here in one of my project, and what you have to do when you created your first project, you also redirected to that screen. Here what you have to do, you have to first copy the app ID and also appSignKey. I can't show you because it is a secret key. Make sure you also keep it secret. Just copy it to the clipboard and we will use it later. Under the service management, under that In-App-Chat section, here you can see some data is showing here. Make sure when you come to here for the first time, at the that place activate button will be show there. So you have to first activate it at first. Okay, so when you activate it at first, then you will see that more options. So make sure you come under the service management, then In-App-Chat, and then activate. Otherwise, there will not work. Now come back to the project. Here I make a simple mistake. The .env file not declared in that way. So let's first delete it because we are writing it in a wrong way. So what we have to do, under that project, make a new file and the file name is .env. Okay. And what we have to do, under that we have to keep the app ID and appSignKey. So that's the app ID and appSignKey that we copied from the ZEGOCLOUD console dashboard and we pasted it here. I can't reveal you for the same reason. Okay. Now what we have to do, just close that .env file, and you have to do one more step here. Come to the pubspec.yaml as we adding the .env file through that flutter.env package. What we have to do, under that assets, so it's a mandatory step. So when you are using .env file in your project through that flutter.env, make sure you include assets.env under that prospect.yml. After that, what we have to do, come here under that terminal and write our favorite command flutter pub get. Now what we have to do, under that library, make a new file name as config.dart, and here you have to make a class. So what we done, we make a class and make its member as a static, and here the values appId and appSignKey is similar as we declared in the .env file. I just show you. So that's the appId is applied here, and that's the appSignKey is applied here. Okay, so I close the .env file. For that, you can make a new class name as data management. We have to make a two method. What we have to done, we have to make a method just like load env file, and what we have to done here, we have to first import a package dot, and you have to write here .env .load, and here you have to give the file name, and the file name is .env. okay, so that will be used for the loading purpose of the file. Apart from that, what we have to do, we have to write, first we have to done remove all the things, that my favorite thing. First import flutter material.dart. What we have to write here, we have to write void main, and here we have to give it as a async. Apart from this, now the most important step, if you remember, we install a package under the prospect.yml name as ZEGOCLOUD. So now we have to first init the ZEGOCLOUD method so that it will be further used easily. So what we have to write, we have to write await. If we want to access the .env file data, we have to first load it. So what we write, data management .load env file, that load is necessary. And after that, what we can do, we can get the appId through await data management .get secret data, and what will be the key, that key is stored under that store string, and as well as what we have to do, we have to write appSignKey, and what we have to do, get secret data store string appSignKey, right? So that there will be appId and appSignKey. Okay, now for the mandatory step, if we run something before the run app, we have to mandatorily write. After that, we have to run the app and write our basic code for most of the Flutter apps. Okay, so here I write some basic code for entry level in Flutter. So here the stateless widget name as antidote. We will become that antidote under that run app, and here we can give the title as ZEGOCLOUD In-App Chatting. After that, we have to make a file here name as main screen.dart. So what we have to do here, import a file name as material.dart and make a stateful widget name as main screen. And what we have to do, as you know, we have to copy the main screen, paste it here, the same name, and we have to import it here as well. So the main.dart is linked with main screen.dart. Okay, so now we have to write some amount of code. So what we literally done in that main screen.dart, we have to take user ID and username from the user itself, so that user can log in to their account and chat with each other with a group and individually as well. So we are going to write code for that purpose. So I say two things, user ID and username. I'm making some UI changes in the app so that it will be looking good. So I is that change system navigation bar and status color. I taking 4 parameter: navigation bar color, status bar color, status icon brightness, and navigation bar icon brightness, and that coming from the Flutter services system UI overlay style. So what that basically done, it is changing the status and navigation bar color for the beautify purpose. You can skip that step as well, from where I will be call this under the init state. So I declare init states here, and from that what I have to do, I have to call that method. Okay, code format, and it is looking good. After that, what we have to do, give the button name as login, and what we have to write here, we will see it very soon. But before that, what we have to do, the main screen work is almost done. Now we have to come here under that library folder, make a new folder as dashboard screen dot. We have to first import our favorite package material dot and make a stateful widget here. Give the name as dashboard screen. Okay, and make some minimal UI. So under that column, we have to first show that user ID as well. So make a decent container here, having a decent width, height, and alignment of center, so that it will be looking good. And after that, what we have to do, we have to write child takes user ID, and there will be show the user ID coming from as a parameter from that stateful widget, and give a decent style here for looking good. So text style will be font size of 16. Okay, that will be decent UI. And what we have to do, when we click that section, that will be the user ID will be copied. So for that, what we have to do, under that config dot, we can make a new method here that will be copy text. So that will be copy a particular portion of the text, and that clipboard is present under that Flutter services package. Make sure you import it here, otherwise it will be showing error. Come back to the dashboard screen and wrap it with inkwell. And when we click here, what will be done? First, that will be copy that user ID, copy text, portion of the screen. I sent it to the different method. Then the chat and groups visible section will be shown here. So that's the method name. And after that, what we have to do, make a method here at the bottom of it that is present under that package ZEGOCLOUD we install in the pub.dev. Okay, under that we have to write some of the parameters, that's important parameters. So what that will be do, there is a method name as onPress. So what that method will be written, so here you can see in the onPress it will be written that three of the variables. So that will be very much helpful to us. And what we have to do, we have to send our navigation to that particular page provided by that package. We get conversation, so we get conversation ID and conversation type from the variable given by itself from that on press method. Okay, that's the conversation method. Besides that, now we have to left one work actions. So what we have to do, under that library, make a new file chat options dot. So first import our favorite package material dot, and under that we have to first make our stateful widget. Name is as chat pop-up options, and to default new peer chat dialog. Okay, so what that will be so actually, and we have to pass the context here as well. Okay, like similar method, we have to make two pop-up menu button extra, 1, 2. I just sum up it. For the new chat, it is showing default new peer chat dialog. For create new group, that will be new group chat dialog. And for the joining in the group, we have to show join group dialog. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to call that chat pop-up option from the dashboard under that app bar action section. Okay. So under that main dot, what we done, we first load the env file, and then we take the appId and appSignKey through the .env method, and that .create secret data is defined under the data management class, as well as stored data and the copy text as well. After that, what we have to do, we have to first initialize the ZEGOCLOUD in-app-chat key with that appId and appSignKey. After that, we have to write app wizard Flutter binding is initialized. We put the run app, and we run the app, and we are calling the empty wizard method for that Flutter app, that is include. So include is a stateless method having a material app, having the title ZEGOCLOUD in-app-chat, and having some normal configuration based on the device. And we are calling home, from home, it is the main screen. In the main screen, what we are doing, we are taking user ID and username from the user, so that we can collect the data of the user, and we can share a user ID with other, so that they will be joined with that user as well. So for taking two user ID and username, we have to first declare the text editing controller. Then from the init we call that method change system navigation status bar color. This is for the UI purpose. You can avoid the step as well. After that, what we done, we make a simple screen here, and at the middle of the screen we make two text field and normal button, and in that normal button, in that text form field, we give username and user ID and login. We forget to implement the step, so let's first complete the step. So from that login, when we click, we redirect to the dashboard screen, and in the dashboard screen we make a simple screen here having a app bar where the chat pop-up option will be called, that will be used for creating new chat with a new person. creating a group chat and join in a group chat. Apart from that, in the dashboard screen, there is a upper section where the user ID will be showing, so that user can copy their user ID and send it to the other, so that other will be can join. Other user can join with the current user ID as well. And there will be chat and groups visible section. That what happening here in the recent chat and join groups and the groups you created, that will be showing in that section. That will be provided by that package ZEGOCLOUD ZEGOKit. So that's a beautiful UI kit. So ZEGOKit conversation list view on the pressing, when we pressing it, we are redirected to that ZEGOKit message list page that is also provided by the ZEGOKit. Okay, so that's about the code. So let's run the project and let's see if we make any mistake or not. Guys, I forget to mention one thing. When you run the project, if you facing any error about the linked error, so what you have to do, you have to go to the app level build.gradle, and under that Android method, just below the compile option, just paste that options, linked option, that will be disable and check release build false and abort an error false. So if you when you run the project and if you face any error about the linked, just add this and then run the project, the problem will be gone. Okay, so let's run it and let's see what happens next. Guys, we make a very small mistake here. So what is happening here, it is saying string is not a subtype of int during the project run. So if we come here, actually that appId and appSignKey is a string, so that's okay, but appId is integer, but that appId underscore appId, it is coming as a string on the a.md file. So what we have to do, we have to write int.parse. So I think it's clear to you. appId will be the type of int and appSignKey is okay, totally fine, because it is a string. Okay, so guys, as you can see in the screen, the project is started in 2 of our phones. And what we can do now, we can keep the information and log into the screen. So here I give the username as Samarpan and user ID as 14569, and here the username as Dasgupta, that's actually my title surname. And now the user ID, I give a random user ID and simple as of now. So I log in here and here as well. Okay, so you can see here the user ID. If I click here, you can see the user ID is copied. Okay, now how can I chat with that? So I click in that and create new chat, and what I have to do, I have to put that user ID here so that I can chat with that left side user ID. So I give the user ID at 78596. Okay, and I okay it, and here I if send a message. Let's see if it is working or not. Yeah, it's working. And if I come here, I say hello. Yes, it's working totally fine. I can send also the emoji as well. So what I can do here, I select the screenshot. You can see here the screenshot is gone and the image also working fine. So that's the chat is working fine. Let's see with the groups if it is working or not. So for the group, what we have to do, let's make a new group here. Create new group. So let's give a group name, and there is the ID is optional, but I recommend you to give the ID because sometimes it's throw an error. So give a ID as 45987. We can invite that user as well. So we give the ID here 14569, 14569, and the ID is 45987. So if I write here hello, you can see we already added in that group, Sam does. So hi. So guys, please like, comment, share this video, and we will surely meet you up in the next video in a new series. Have a nice day. Bye.